Hey guys, this is Dinosaur Drawer, and today I'll be showing you guys how to draw the white spikes from the Tomorrow War. So I know there was only one person that requested this video, but I wanted to do this video either way because, well, it is a new kind of monster. It's an original one, I guess. And yeah, so before we're gonna start this video, I want to say that a lot of you people are not subscribed to my channel yet, even though you do watch a lot of my videos. So please, if you like my videos, please subscribe because you don't know how much it helps me out. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Hey guys, this is Dinosaur Drawer, and today I'll be showing you guys how to draw a white spike from the Tomorrow War. So this is a monster from a movie that recently came out, and in my opinion it is an awesome creation. I mean, like, it's an awesome design and just everything about it looks very cool. And at the moment there aren't really too many reference photos out there. So I have to kind of improvise on the pose and everything, and on how I want it to look, kind of. So this is sort of what I came up with, and this is what we will be trying to draw. This is a very quick sketch, and the drawing that we're gonna make is going to look a little bit better. So yeah, that's basically it. So let's start. Alright, so what we want to start with, we want to start about in the middle of the paper. We want to draw an oval like this, so don't make it too big, just an oval like this. Doesn't have to be perfect. What I do is I just go over it a couple of times until I get the shape that I want. And then we want to get an oval that is kind of angled like this, attached to this one. So basically this is gonna be his back, or her back, whatever it is, and it arches over here and it goes down. Alright, so now we wanna oh, by the way, we still need to put in the area for his head. So his head is gonna be about over here, so we're just gonna draw sort of like something like a circle, and his like tentacle like arms are going to be over here somewhere. So I will be trying to draw it exactly the same as I did in the sketch that I did. So what we want to start drawing now is we want to start off with drawing his hind leg. So there's a hind leg that is kind of it is just very strangely shaped, I must say. So just draw an oval like this. That's where his hind leg is going to start, and then you just draw, because so his leg goes like this, then goes like this, and it goes down, and then it goes like that. So that's basically how his leg is going to be, the line of direction it's gonna take. So he's gonna have a knee over here like this, and then because there's going to be part of his leg over here, so this is going to be his, well, I'm not sure what it's called, but yeah. Then there's going to be a knee over here, and then we have calf muscles that you can sort of see. Almost like, it's very similar to drawing dinosaurs, I must say. Draw a line that goes down, and then his ankle is sort of like this, and then over here we can see two toes, so he has four. So let's just draw 3 of them, and he has another one right there that we cannot see, but I'll just put it in like that. Alright. So now I'll just draw in his toes. Something like this, and maybe we can see the fourth one. Let's just draw it in like that. And then his ankle will be kind of angled to a certain degree. Or ankle. I'm not really sure what this is, but yeah. Alright, so there goes our first leg, basically. Very strangely shaped, I must say. Now we want to draw the second kind of leg, his forearm or something. He has 3 limbs, so he has one over here, and one over here on both sides. So, yeah, let's draw in his arm or something. So the line goes like this, and it goes back like this, just a tiny little bit, just the same amount as this line. This line is going to be just as long as the first one. Then we move up to the front, and then we have sort of a joint right there, and that's gonna be the shape or the direction that this limb will follow. So this limb will basically go like this, then it will go like that, not really sure why it looks so strange, but I guess it's in the movies it's an alien, so I guess that's the reason, probably. And then we have the ankle right here. Let's make it angled down a little bit more than what we had. So he or she has 4 toes on, or 4 fingers on this one as well. So we can see, I guess, 3, because there's one big one over here, and then 2 smaller ones like this. I must say that I'm not really liking the ankle too much at this point, so just changing it up a little bit until I like it a little bit more. And this foot is supposed to be a little bit smaller than the one in front. It's really something, because there's not really too much reference of it out there, so it's really hard to get the right sizes and shapes, and I'm not really sure still what some parts of the body looks like. So like I said, I'll have to improvise a lot. So he has a thumb over here, so actually he has like 5. So he has a 1, 2, 3. Done. The other one is behind this one, and then there's one right over there at the joint. Okay, so this is basically done, but we have to sort of connect this for some reason, not sure why though, but yeah. Okay, and now there's something like a membrane that comes from over here somewhere. It attaches to the elbow, or maybe a little bit in front of the elbow, but that's okay. We'll just make it so that it touches the elbow. Then he has, or she, I'm really scared to pronounce, to assume the gender of a creature, because people get mad about it for some reason. Let's see. So yeah, we have a shape like this over here. So this is gonna be the 3rd limb, and this one kind of goes down like this, then it goes back up, and then it goes down again. So basically, I guess that all of the limbs that we are drawing right now, they are in fact much longer than they appear. because if this creature stretches it out, then it has a really long reach. So then this just continues on until over there, and then it just changes into something like a finger. And he has two of those shapes, but we can only see one, so the other one would be over there. And then there's just a couple of hairs, I guess, attached to this part. Alright, so now we also do want to get his back in already. So this is gonna be his spine sort of area, but over here the what's it called, the like tentacles come out from his or her back basically. So we have to pay attention to these two areas, and we can also draw in a bump for the other side, but we wanna, at this point, we wanna get his head or her head in. So I'm not sure how big the head is. I'll make it a little bit bigger than what I drew the circle for. So basically what you want to do is you want to start from the circle, you want to draw a line like this, and then you want to draw a pointy thing right there, and then just go like this, and then that's part of the upper jaw that we can see. And we want to draw a shape like this over here, and draw a line in it, and over here we have a very big jaw muscle, and let's draw this like this, and then it goes like this, and we can see the other side of the cheek. And then the eye would be alright, so let's first get in the teeth. So we're gonna draw the teeth very big and very dark, only at the front of the jaw. And let's connect this to the actual upper jaw as well. And then draw the teeth on the lower jaw, only at the front part, because that way it looks crazily scary. Alright, and then the eye would be positioned about right, let's say right here, so right behind the line of the teeth, so about over there. So I actually managed to mess it up already by getting his cheek bone a little bit too far in, so I'm just gonna erase it. I suggest you do the same, because his cheekbone is supposed to be a little bit farther back like this, and there's a line that goes like this and a line that goes like that, and then the eye would be about right there. So just draw a circle, and then just draw a very tiny little white circle in the middle of it, and darken this area. So now from the top of his eye, of her eye, we're gonna draw a line like this, and we're gonna connect it, make it sort of a triangular shape like that. And this is actually supposed to be way more in front. Alright, so now just darken part of this area, make this nose or nostril go up a little bit further above the eye, and let's take a little bit, make it this part of the upper jaw a little bit darker as well, because that's the way that it's supposed to be. And then do the same on the lower jaw, just leave it a little bit of area, a little bit of space, just a little bit more lighter. Now we want to draw a bump right there, and and you want to do the same over here. And that's actually the head of the white spike. So now we have the basics and everything done. Now we still need to have the tentacles or something, whatever they are called. I'll just draw them in like that. And be very gentle while pressing down on your pencil, because you don't want to mess this up. Because this is not going to be a area that is too detailed. Right, and then you just draw a line like that on both of them. And then you just draw a triangular shape right there and right there. So that's gonna be fine, but I do want to make this one thinner because it's a little bit too thick. You can always erase it as long as you don't press down too hard, because that's something that I always keep on saying. Don't press down too hard, because if you mess something up, you'll still be able to erase it. Okay, so now let's get these things into place. And then over here you want to draw two shapes like that, and then you just want to draw shapes like that on both tentacle and I'm not really sure what to call them, but yeah, that's basically what I call them. Alright, just darkening the line of this tentacle-like thing. We have to erase the straight line right there later on, because obviously that's not supposed to be there, but it was just for a reference point to know where we should put those in. I'm actually going to change the shape of this one a little bit and make it a little bit longer, because it looks a little bit short. That looks a little bit better, and then just widen this area up a tiny little bit and erase this area so that I can adjust it a little bit. So basically these tentacles can shoot spikes, so he or she opens it up and it just sort of opens like this, and then right in the middle it shoots a spike, and it can kind of regenerate the spikes somewhere over here, and it's sort of like a biological weapon. Alright, so now that we have most of the creature or monster drawn in, we're gonna have to put all the other limbs in as well, because otherwise it wouldn't be complete, right? So I'm not gonna be doing fancy poses or something. I just want to keep it simple, so I'm just gonna do, well, let's do this this particular, well, limb, whatever it is. Let's put it right there. Maybe a little bit longer, and then just put the hairs, attach those to them as well. So this way it looks a little bit cooler, because it has a little bit of action to it. Make sure that you can clearly see that it's behind the head and not in front of it, which is sort of making me have a difficult time at the moment. But now we need to put in a leg right there, which will come down right there, and the other one will sort of go like this, then we'll go like this, and then we'll go something like this. It will touch down right there. So this is hard to draw, to do it properly, but I'm just gonna do lines like this and then just draw a foot right here. So we can only see 2 toes, 1 and 2, because the other ones, well, let's say again just one more to make it look tiny little bit better. Alright, so there we go. Now we still need to get this one in, and this is gonna be a little bit hard because of the way that we have to do it right. Okay, so this one goes like this. The elbow would be about here somewhere. Alright, something like this. And then for this one we can only see 2, but we can also see the one over here very clearly. So let's make it as big as this one. So 1 claw right there, and then another one right there, and then there's going to be one right here. And maybe we can see one more right there, but that would be the absolute maximum of what we can see. Alright, so it's starting to look pretty cool. We still need to erase the well, the unnecessary things here and there, but it's gonna be fine. So now we also have a couple of spikes that we can see. It seems like he has one big one over here, or she. One big one over there, then 2 smaller ones on each side, like so, then 2 more over there, and then 2 more on each side like that. Well, that should be fine. Okay, so now all we need to do to make it look a little bit better is erase everything and go over it again, and make your lines look a little bit cleaner. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, and I think this might be in time lapse, or I might just skip ahead. So I'll be back. Alright, I'm back, and we're just gonna go over it and refine the shapes a little bit. So there's not, like I said, there aren't too many reference photos, so I'll just have to think about where muscles would be. I guess there's gonna be a muscle right there. Just going over the lines, and the back of the creature would be about right there. Alright, so yeah, it's starting to come together, and there is a fair amount of shadow in between the toes. So someone actually did request this video, but the fact is that I was already planning on doing it, so I only got one request, but I really wanted to draw this myself, because I think that there might be a lot of people out there that want to see it but don't know about my channel yet. and it's just some kind of way to reach out to them, I guess. Alright, like I said, it's starting to come together quite nicely. I guess that some of his limbs are a little bit too short on my version, I guess, but it doesn't really bother me too much, to be honest. Not at the moment, at least. There's gonna be some shadow in between the toes again. Almost looks like a dog's foot or something. Alright, so yeah, let's just draw in those tentacle like thingies first. I always find it difficult to be precise on lines like these. And again, you might be hearing background noises all summer because there are a couple of dogs barking in the background, and my air conditioner is turned on right now because it's hot, and it makes a lot of noise. So that's gonna be the main problem, I guess. But let me know if you actually do hear some background noises in the comments, because I'm pretty curious, to be honest. I'm very hyped for the Jurassic World Dominion movie. I'm not sure how it goes with everyone else, but as soon as a trailer comes out, I'll be drawing Jurassic World Evolution. Or I mean, like, not Evolution, Jurassic World Dominion. I also like Jurassic World Evolution as well. And I kind of wonder, are there any subscribers of mine that do play Ark Survival Evolved on the Xbox One? Because I do, and I'm pretty curious. I do want to get to know a couple of my subscribers, so if there are people out there that want to try and do some Ark Survival Evolved with me, go ahead and ask me in the comments, because I think I will reply. I see every single comment, so it's not like I'm gonna miss the comment or something. I might not reply to every single comment, by the way, but I do read every single comment, because I every day I open my phone pretty enthusiastic, because I'm hyped about the fact that I just uploaded a new video and I want to read some comments. So that's actually the kind of person that I am. And so yeah, I do read every single comment, honestly. Right, and just draw those little hairs right there. Alright, and do the same thing over here. Maybe a couple more of them. And we are almost done with this part of the video. Now we just need to put this one in, this foot over here. Or hand, whatever it is. I'm still not sure. I mean, like, they are his third pair of limbs, I guess. But then he also, or she also has the tentacle-like thingies right there, so I'm really not sure what to call those. Okay, so we are at 31 minutes at the moment, so I'll have to speed things up a little bit. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna add some shadow, and let's first move the camera around a little bit because you can barely see the tentacles. I hope you were able to see it. I really hope so. All right, so again, we have to put in some shadows. So there's gonna be a muscle over here. So just draw a little bit of shadow over there and over here. Let's draw shadow in his mouth or in her mouth. No, this is a he because there is also something like a queen, and the queen is the only female. I think so. She's the only one who can reproduce, make more. Those little white spikes, well, they're not small actually, but let's draw a couple of lines like this because the white spikes actually do have these. Because they are armored, by the way. These creatures actually seem to be armored. So just draw shadow in between every area where you think that it's gonna be a little darker, like over here. I don't want to overpower it too much. I just want to be clear that this area is behind the head. Let's draw a little bit of shadow in between the toes. And there's gonna be shadow over here as well. Alright. We have a lot of muscles going on as well, so let's try and get the right, well, not the right because I can never get it exactly right, but I can always try and get it as accurate as I can because, yeah, no reference at the moment. Well, there are a couple of reference photos, to be honest, but they are all very bad quality, and I've seen some artworks from people, and I'm not really sure if they are completely accurate, but I think they are pretty decent. They are, I mean, like, they are 10 times as good as the kind of drawing that I could make, but in terms of accuracy. Alright, and then over here, this is sort of a wing that he can use to glide around. A little bit of shadow, and let's put some muscles in this area as well. A little bit of shadow as well over here and over here. Alright, so now we also want to have a little bit of shadow on the tentacle thingies. Weapon. I really don't know what to call them, to be honest. Just draw something like that, because that should be enough. Maybe a little bit more of a pronounced shadow, because the shadow that I put on here is a little bit thinned out. And let's do the same thing on the other one. Something like this. Alright. So it might seem like it's a little bit the graphite over here is a little bit lighter than the graphite over there, but that's just because of my light source, because the light is sort of reflecting on top of the graphite, so it looks a little bit faded out, but it's not in reality. So don't be confused by it and just draw it properly. Draw the shadow in properly. Alright. Now we can put in some detail on the gummy part on his mouth, and it's really hard. There's not really too much to explain about this part. It's just you just do it, and it's alright. So I will try to explain it. Alright, so basically what you would do is, if this was like the mouth of any kind of creature, for example a T-Rex, let's draw a T-Rex. Right. Alright. So okay, this is fine. So what you want to do is you want to first make sure to draw a line, a darker line over there, to kind of indicate that there is a part where the sun doesn't come. And then you just draw like spiky sort of lines, almost like a bar code or whatever you call it. Whenever you buy something in the stores, it has like a code on it with those little stripes, you know. And that's basically what you draw inside of those gummy parts to make it look a little bit shiny and everything, and to have it look a little bit more like it is distinct from the inside of the mouth, if that makes sense. It is hard to get it right, but that's basically how I do it. But just make sure you don't overdo it, and you have to leave a highlight on the inside so that you can still sort of make it out. So I guess that at this point we are basically completely finished, to be honest. There's not really much more to do in this particular drawing. So if you liked the video, leave a like, comment below what you think about the video and the drawing in general, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you won't miss a single video. So this was Dinosaur Drawer, and goodbye.